Hi Taurus, welcome into a brief next 48-hour tarot reading for you. I do want to thank you so much for joining me for this reading, but as we proceed, do keep in mind this is general and it's meant to pertain to the following 48-hour period for you, beginning around when you were guided or drawn to this video, not just following when I post it. But I do want to thank you in advance for the likes, comments, and of course subscriptions to the channel if you haven't joined this Taurus tribe already. Now, I did hear a bit of impatience, okay, in one, if not multiple ways within your energy throughout the next 48. But as you can see, I did pre-pull 3 Queen of the Moon oracles, and they're very interesting. I did already see them, but the center of your reading, extremes, okay, the extremes of your emotions is what I'm hearing, the extremes of your energy levels, okay, feeling very energetic and motivated at one point, and then the next you're feeling a lack of motivation or just a lack of energy, quite depleted. But Spirit's saying try in the next 48, do your best not to overdo it, okay? Because that could be causing some of these extremes, right? Overdoing it, over exuding oneself, or over throwing oneself into one task, or just, I'm getting the example of a workout, will leave you quite depleted afterwards, okay? Or just not rewinding back, bear with me, fast forwarding to a certain point, okay? But I also feel like you're thinking about the extremes of other people's energy or just moods. And I feel like there's also a highlight on what and who's affecting you in regards to your mood, okay? When you're feeling ultra happy, what were you just wrapped up with, or who are you just communicating with, okay? Why are you feeling the way you're feeling in the moment? Don't overthink it, but there's a focus on that at certain points, okay? And therefore, moving forward, there's you'll have the ability to better pinpoint and just adjust where you are, what you're focusing on, who and what you're wrapped up with, to better your mood, okay, and way of being overall. Just one of the many ways to take care of oneself and protect your peace, I want to say. I did get the peace card at first when I was pre-shuffling, but I didn't take it. But we have the hunger card. Naturally, in the next 48, you're going to see oneself in an organic, sort of natural way, desiring more, okay? That was a weird wording, but it feels like when you succeed, when something grows, when something prospers, things come to fruition for oneself, you desire more of which, okay? I did get the fruition card as well before when pre-shuffling, but I didn't take it. But it also feels like you're hungry for levels of pleasure, okay? You might even like the extremes of the next 48, okay? They're saying the hustle and the bustle. So I feel like for a lot drawn to this reading, you will find that the next 48 is quite busy, okay? Jam-packed, or just getting a lot done, okay? Wanting to stay busy. You could feel a little bit restless. I would watch the daily read that I just did, but I feel as if your connection to the moon will feel quite relevant and healthy is what I'm getting. But I also feel they're saying let the hunger be healthy. But also I feel like you need to take care of oneself. Make sure you're not forgetting to remember to eat, remember to hydrate, right? Regardless of how busy you truly are, or just whatever the case may be. But I also feel like you're running around. I feel like there's a need for a release at one, if not multiple points, whether it's through listening to music and dancing, right? Singing, expressing oneself through a workout, you name it. It could be a creative release, right? Creating art or something of the sort. They're saying creating music for some, but I feel like there's a bit of drama about your energy. This has come through in your readings before, where I feel like whether it's you're strutting out and about getting things done, whether it's more so through your work, through communicating with people, bonding, there's just this bit of drama, a hint of which, or just a lot of which for some, that is likable, okay? It's confident. And I feel like this is even helping you get that release all the meanwhile. But if you look at that pleasure card, there are moments where you are wrapped up with certain levels of pleasure, okay, that feel quite electrifying and just could even help with that release and just works to your advantage, okay? But when need be, reground oneself and don't overdo it once again, okay? Cut out what feels draining or just not helpful, okay? You know better at this point along your path. I also feel like, given I did get the path card when I was pre-shuffling as well, there's a focus on your individual path. Okay, look at that, the Eight of Wands. Through communication, you will communicate, you'll send the message across to whoever it is for you that you're wrapped up with or is tuning in, that you're hungry for more. Hungry for more, bear with me. I just feel like you are speaking a lot in the next 48, but it doesn't need to feel overwhelming, okay? Especially if you're empathic, I feel like it will affect your communication, okay? But the Three of Cups, because I feel like this is a period where you're feeling quite gratified and experiencing levels of pleasure due to what you're acquiring. It feels like things are just about to work out for you better than they once did, right? You could be acquiring a new job in the next 48. You could be finding oneself succeeding in ways that you would never have expected, okay? But I just feel like as well, your ability to connect with people, okay? One meeting of importance for some, that's coming into play and that's working to your advantage. It feels like an effortless way about you getting what you want, okay? And Spirit saying this will help other people more than you realize. Is showing people you don't need to stress it. Just go out there and get what you want, okay? Or what you need. And just buckle down and do what you got to do when you got to do it. And don't stress it all the meanwhile. And there's this feeling that even if you are a little bit stressed or overwhelmed, you're not coming off that way, okay? Or people don't fully see that. Evidently, the gateway to your soul, right? Your eyes are telling more than you think at times. And in other ways, I feel the need to say, but it just feels like you're coming off in a very effortless sort of, I'm not stressing it kind of manner, right? Even if, once again, there's a bit of stress building up within. But I also feel like due to being so busy, you're a bit burnt out, okay? And Spirit's saying your hunger for more is leaving you feeling a bit tired in the end, but fulfilled nonetheless. And so ask myself, how do I minimize this tired feeling, even if it feels inevitable, right? Because I feel like things are going to pick up in pace for you moving forward. But Spirit's saying in moments where you feel extra tired and you still have, they're saying shit to get done, right? Try drinking a bit of water. That might in and of itself give you that energy, or they're saying it will, to just keep pushing forward, or just to even feel refreshed, okay, replenished. It's crazy how something as simple as taking a sip of water or a chug of water can do wonders. I feel like I didn't word that perfectly, but I feel like there's clarity to be gained, to be acquired in the next 48. And this is going to help you immensely in regards to how to make the best out of an upcoming situation and or the continuation of something, okay? I feel like even you're a source of clarity for others, okay? Eye-opening words of wisdom is what I'm getting. Eye-opening words of wisdom. But the King of Wands, look at that. Because I feel like you have no shortage of passion, okay? You're one passionate individual in everything you wrap oneself up in or choose to hold oneself back from. Interesting. So I feel like you're in moments of strategy, you're asking oneself, is this necessary? Okay, I have a lot of things to do, so is this worthy or important enough to put on my priority list at this moment? Is this going to benefit me to wrap myself up with, to accomplish at this time? Or should I delay it or just hold myself back all the meanwhile, right? Or is the consumption of this or watching this going to benefit me right now? Okay, I feel levels of strategy in regards to that. Now, I also do feel like there's going to be moments where your confidence takes a highlight, okay, through the words you get out there, right? You're getting your voice out there, through your work, through your mannerisms, your movements, your strut is what I'm getting. But I also feel like there's going to be moments where Spirit pushes you to just stare at something. It could be a bit annoying, right? But it may even happen multiple times with the same object, which was just happening to me as the rant or the rants just keep coming. The messages just keep coming out. But Spirit's saying we're trying to nail something into your brain, okay, or make you realize something or remember something, okay? They're saying something of importance. But I feel like for whatever reason, you're not feeling quite stressed. I feel like some of you aren't remembering your dreams as much, and this feels kind of refreshing. But don't get used to that. Interesting. And I feel like stuff is getting done quite easily for the most part. They're saying 90% of the time. That other 10% will rub you the wrong way, but then you'll get over it. Okay? Plain and simple. And just remember that everything that gets done will get done when it's meant to. And anything that's pushed off or delayed, even if it's not feeling within your control, also purposeful. Okay? 1036, look up that angel number meaning. 1036. Wow, it went exactly to that time as I said that. But I feel as if the next 48 reminds you that you're protected and you need to cut out some time to rest. Okay? It's not going to feel very doable at certain points, or just you may not want to, but Spirit's saying this will benefit you. Okay? But you will gain clarity in regards to how protected you are by Spirit, whether you think so or not, whether you're messed with by them quite consistently or every once in a while or not. All right? This is a very busy, passionate next 48 where Spirit's saying you deserve the success that's coming to be. You deserve all of the pleasure, but do be careful when it comes to certain levels of extremes. Keep that hunger alive, but don't overdo it all the meanwhile, and allow oneself to reflect in a simplistic manner and be very grateful for everything that's coming to be in what feels like an effortless, once again, kind of easy manner. Okay? You're very skilled, and the next 48 highlights just that. And I want to say your good looks all the meanwhile. All right? So I hope this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light. Go enjoy your next 48, and I'll see you next time.